Dine mixe country Latvia chozo pedon gyabgyor sobe chozo da chozo gi chinte ledon chojung gi chungchi kuship Juris William chone sungshenangyu. I invite our special guest, Juris Willems, Honorable Chairman of the Group for the Support for Tibet and Secretary of the Foreign Affairs Committee, Parliament of Latvia, to address the gathering.
Honorable Sekyong, Tibetans, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends and colleagues, brothers and sisters in kindness and compassion. First of all, I want to send greetings to the 14th Dalai Lama for the 14th Parliament of Latvia. And I must remind you that Latvian state, just like Tibetan people, knows from its own history how fragile freedom can be when a small nation lives next to larger totalitarian state. For nearly half a century, my country lived under occupation. Despite that pressure, Latvian culture and nation survived. Latvia was fortunate. We regained our independence without a single shot from our side. Sadly, several participants of the barricades in 1991 lost their lives. But overall, we regained independence through what is known as the Singing Revolution, and also because the Soviet Union simply collapsed. Together with many other Eastern European nations, we used that window of opportunity that history gave us. Today, Ukraine is still fighting against the Kremlin's attempt to swallow another nation. Ukraine is defending its very existence so that they will not face the same fate as Tibetans, which means living in exile. On this Tibetan National Uprising Day, I can only remind you that there are things we must all remember. Totalitarian regimes have always tried to influence the free will and the actions of free people. I know it is good to stay quiet during meditations, but when injustice yells out, we, free people, must not remain silent. Now, as politicians from different parts of the world, we must be able not just talk, but accept that we are truly free human beings with kindness, compassion, and self-confidence. In this 21st century, we must be able to agree on a new framework for international cooperation that truly protects democratic values around the world. It must be a system in which no country has veto power over acts of violence. No one should experience violence, not in their family, not in their own country, and not from a neighboring state. No one should be forced to become a refugee in order to save their life, to preserve freedom of belief, or to continue their historical identity. The bright thoughts, good efforts, and sincere prayers of free people always resonate across generations. During these few days, I had warm-hearted meetings a lot, and I realized that, in fact, part of the 14th Dalai Lama has already been reborn in all of you. At first, he was one person, both a spiritual and political leader, but now, over all these many years, you have become a much stronger nation that can carry forward your values with kindness and compassion. And we, brothers and sisters from the free democratic world, we as politicians must support you till true victory. Thank you very much.
Thank you.